Learning activities in institutions of higher learning may grind to a halt from Tuesday next week if students make good their threats to stage countrywide demonstrations to push for the release of funds from the government. A section of student leaders drawn from various universities and TVETs have decried what they term as untold suffering of thousands of vulnerable first-year students who are yet to receive scholarships and loans under the new funding model 2 months after they reported to school. The student leaders have also claimed that they were not involved in the review of the new university funding model, as Serfine Achieng Oma reports.
Raphael Lebo is a student at Kisii University. He joined the institution almost a month ago, but has had a rocky start for his first year of study due to the delayed disbursement of funds by the government.
Tuliambiwa turipoti shule, alafu serikali atatuunga mkono kwa kututumia hizi help loan ili tusaidie tumalize masomo yetu. Lakini tangu tulipoingia hatujawahi kuipokea wala kuona dalili yoyote ya kupata pesa hizo.
This single room that barely has any furniture is where Raphael and 2 of his mates have been putting up as they struggle to cost share on rent and food.
Hapa tunaishi watatu. We just came together, tulipatana. Ndio at least kila mtu achange kiasi. At least tuinue tupata hata kitu ya kukula hapo hivi. Mwingine akichanga leo, mwingine achange kesho. Na maisha itasonga tukingoja hii government.
Vile unavyoona wengi wetu tunaishi hata hatuna mahali pazuri pa kulala, hakuna chakula wala hata mahali pazuri pa kusomea.
Raphael and Sylvanus, like most learners who have pegged the lifeline of their education on government funds, come from vulnerable families. Being forced to skip meals and do everything possible to survive, they say, has greatly impacted their academic life, with their dreams of a better tomorrow on the verge of being wiped out.
So naweza kutembea huko, ikifika line time, tembea shule hapo hivi kama kuna ka wifi ya pros. Nafika time za jioni unarudi kwa nyumba na unakula. Maisha inasonga hivyo, at least kuminimize yenye iko.
Tangu niingie naona maisha ni magumu kabisa. Ila kwa sababu kila ninapokumkumbusha mzazi tunahitaji vitabu vya kuandika, hizi lab coats za kuendea pale maabara, wanasema tafadhali vumilia, hatuna chochote kwa sahi.
The dire situation prompting student leaders who attended a stakeholders forum in Nairobi to threaten to stage countrywide protests on Tuesday next week to call for immediate action by the government.
By Monday, if we don't see all the remaining finances reflected in our various institution accounts, we are going to take a very serious stand action full of vibrancy. We are going to walk in all of our streets and we are going to demonstrate. Comrades, power! Comrades, team him!
The student leaders are also lamenting that the review of the new higher education funding model will have far-reaching effects on thousands of learners.
They are reviewing it at this hard time, and most of the comrades will defer because there's no way a comrade will get 100,000 to pay for the fee or 200,000. It is very late.
But speaking during the 47th graduation ceremony at Egerton University in Njoro, Nakuru County, Education Cabinet Secretary Ezekiel Machogu put a case for the university's funding model. The CS, however, revealed that a total of 119,000 students have been admitted in universities out of the 140,000 students who are placed in universities in the 2023-2024 academic year.
An estimated 119,000 students have reported to university. We expect this figure to grow in the coming weeks closer to the 140,324 students who were placed.
Tension has been building up in most public universities and TVETs due to the government's failure to disburse the funds. The management of most of the institutions say the move to admit students without the financial backing they had expected has left them struggling to maintain their operations. More than 2 months since the introduction of the higher education funding model, the students want the funds to be released sooner rather than later if the government's vision to bridge the inequality in education and address the decades-long crisis bedeviling institutions of higher learning is to be realized. Safin Achieng Oma, Citizen TV.